When Hansi Flick called Karim Adeyemi up to the German national team in 2021, he highlighted three qualities in particular: pace, first touch, and the ability to win one-on-one situations. The German coach even described him as the type of player who can make a difference in attack. Now, as Adeyemi prepares to join Barcelona, those comments feel more relevant than ever, because the player Flick saw in 2021 is remarkably similar to the one Barcelona are signing today. On paper, Adeyemi is a versatile attacker. He can play on the right wing, the left wing, as a second striker, and even as a centre-forward when needed. But if you only look at his positions, it's difficult to understand what kind of player he really is, because what defines Adeyemi isn't where he starts, it's how he attacks. Karim Adeyemi is closer to a wide forward than a traditional winger. Creative wingers typically want to be heavily involved in possession. They drop deep to receive the ball, and combine with teammates and create chances through passing and close control in tight spaces. Adeyemi approaches the game differently. He can receive the ball in different areas of the pitch, but his first instinct is usually to attack the goal. Rather than combining with teammates through multiple passes, he often looks to accelerate, carry the ball forward, or exploit any space that opens up in front of him. That's why his game is so direct. When space is available, Adeyemi is more than willing to take defenders on rather than choosing the safer option. Last season, he completed 71 dribbles with a success rate of around 40%, placing him among the more active dribblers in the Bundesliga. Many of his 1-versus-1 situations don't begin with elaborate skill moves. They start with a simple touch, followed by an explosive burst of acceleration that puts defenders on the back foot. And it's not just top-end speed that makes him dangerous. Adeyemi is extremely explosive over short distances, capable of changing direction at pace and carrying the ball over long distances without losing control. Those qualities make him a constant threat whenever he can attack defenders directly. His goal-scoring record reflects that profile. Adeyemi scored 7 Bundesliga goals last season, and 4 of them came from fast break situations. Those numbers are not accidental. Open games are where his profile shines brightest. Against high defensive lines and man-oriented pressing systems, he can exploit space in ways few defenders are comfortable dealing with. Although naturally left-footed, he is also comfortable using his right foot when dribbling, passing, or finishing. That allows him to operate on either flank without being restricted to a single role. Off-the-ball movement is another important part of his game. Adeyemi frequently makes diagonal runs into the spaces between the centre-back and full-back, or drifts into the half spaces to receive the ball in advanced areas. These movements often allow him to receive the ball facing goal, where his pace and dribbling can immediately put defenders under pressure. In terms of profile, Adeyemi may remind some people of Marcus Rashford. Both are explosive attackers who thrive in direct situations and are most dangerous when there is space to attack. However, Adeyemi tends to be more involved in pressing actions and is generally more inclined to create advantages through dribbling and acceleration. Of course, Adeyemi is not a flawless player. His biggest limitation is creativity. He can create chances and provide assists, but that is not where most of his value comes from. His passing, crossing, and chance creation numbers all lag behind those of more creative wide players. When opponents sit deep and limit the space available behind the ball, Adeyemi's overall influence tends to decrease. There is also the question of consistency. On his best days, he can be almost impossible to stop. On others, his decision-making in the final action can be inconsistent, and he can leave chances unconverted that top-level attackers are expected to finish. Despite those limitations, Adeyemi's skill set aligns closely with the type of attacker Hansi Flick has consistently favoured throughout his coaching career. Pace, aggressive pressing, and the ability to threaten teams in transition are qualities that have consistently appeared in Flick's best sides. And that's what makes this move so interesting from a tactical perspective. Barcelona already have Raphinha and Anthony Gordon, 2 players who bring pace, intensity, and the ability to attack space. So, is Adeyemi simply another depth option? If not, why have Barcelona chosen to add another player with a similar profile instead of signing a more creative winger to ease the creative burden on Lamine Yamal? Or is Hansi Flick building a very different version of Barcelona's attack? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content.